have to say your son is way cooler than I'll ever be.
Me too. Yeah. That's why I brought him. He was like, I was just trying to look cool next to him. Yeah.
I mean, and his name is Max. Is that a coincidence?
It is a coincidence. It's not. Forever it will be because people will assume it's the movies, but it has nothing to do with the movies.
So is this really it? Is this closing out the trilogy? Are we done after this?
We'll see. Let's see how this goes. I've been doing this for 4 years straight, making 3 movies back to back. So I'd like to get through tonight at least and just kind of take a breath and see. But the door's always open.
Yeah, what is happening around us?
Everyone wants to be here.
I feel like Pigpen.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Mia Goth is amazing, specifically, as MaXXXine, as Pearl. Why do you think people gravitate towards her so much? I mean, she just captivates that screen.
I think she's just a fearless actor. I think that's a big part of it. Is like she just completely goes for it, and I think especially in these movies, that's what it required, and that's why she's like so special. I mean, especially in this one, I think people will be really excited.
Yeah, and obviously, you've made this trilogy, but they are very distinct and different in their own ways. In making MaXXXine, was there any, kind of genre or era where you're like, you know what, I'd actually like to tap into this at some point?
Yeah, there's always. I mean, I like making period piece movies because you have no choice but to throw yourself all the way into it. Because if you're, let's say, shooting on Hollywood Boulevard and making MaXXXine, because it's not the 80s, you have to have a hand in every single thing there. So every sign, everything has to be done. So it becomes like creative in every possible way. Whereas if you make a modern movie, you could just shoot here like it is now, and then it just like limits the amount of like creative things you put into the process. So I'm always a fan of period pieces.
What was the toughest thing to crack in terms of recreating the 80s, but also shooting, right here?
The scope. I mean, if you walk down the street, it's crazy, and it's very difficult to like stop it from being crazy because you want to make a movie. So it's pretty wild on Hollywood Boulevard.
Yeah, and you got to be like, well, that star wouldn't be here yet, and like.
That's less of an issue. It's more just sort of like trying to stop Hollywood Boulevard from happening so you can film a movie is not easy to do.
I imagine. Well, congratulations. Thanks so much.